Knicks are going to the NBA Finals. Seen enough, and I like what I see. If you watch this page, you know I was 50-50 on the Cat trade when it happened. But they have proved me wrong. Cat has been an amazing addition, and he's probably going to be an all-star starter. See what I see here? It's competition. I think the Knicks are coming to take over the 2nd seed. I don't know if they'll get the number 1 seed because the Cavs are just having an incredible season. The Celtics are 5-5 in their last 10 games, and the Knicks are 9-1. They are literally a half a game behind the Celtics, whereas people thought they couldn't even catch up maybe like a few weeks ago. Josh Hart's doing Josh Hart thing. He just recorded his 9th career triple-double, 23 points, 15 rebounds, and 10 assists. We already know he eats rebounds for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. If there's a rebound, Josh Hart will find it. And I believe he has the 4th most triple-doubles in Knicks history already. He's only been a Knick for 2 seasons now. Jalen Brunson, no problem. 55 points the other day. OG, I talked about him a bunch this year, having a career year. Like, offensively, defensively, he is spot on. OG is playing some of the best basketball of his career. Mikal Bridges found his shot, and now he can't miss. A 40-piece on Christmas to help them get a win and outduel Wemby, who also put on a show himself. Now he looks super confident in his shot, and that's all the Knicks needed. Miles McBride never lacks any confidence. Every time he shoots, I think it's going in because it looks good when it leaves his hand, and he is confident with it. And they still have the possibility of potentially making a move at the trade deadline. Landry Shamet just came back because he had that shoulder injury, I believe. That's why he wasn't signed to the roster, because I think it was in training camp when he got hurt. So they couldn't sign him then because they needed to make sure they had the roster spot open just in case he wasn't able to come back. Well, now he's back, immediately inserted into the lineup. Hasn't played a ton of minutes. I'm not going to say Landry Shamet has looked like an MVP, but he definitely looks pretty good, like coming back off of the shoulder injury. But Cat has really impressed me. He has 27 double-doubles this season already. If you want to look over here on the stats, he only had 22 all of last year, and he's played 31 games, so he hasn't gotten a double-double in only like 4 games. He is literally eating rebounds. Like, the way that Mitchell Robinson was eating rebounds, that's what Karl-Anthony Towns is doing. It has honestly shocked me beyond belief. Like, I knew he could get like 10 rebounds, but he's getting 15, 16 rebounds. Like, he is crushing it on the boards. His issue with the fouls still unfortunately happens. That honestly is like the biggest reason. If I was hesitant to pick them, that would be the reason. Not about a matchup. I think they could beat the Celtics. I thought they could beat the Celtics last year. It is not about the matchups. It is about Karl-Anthony Towns staying out of foul trouble. I don't know why, but he literally cannot stay out of foul trouble. I don't know why he can't do it. Mitchell Robinson, funny enough, his teammate, had this issue. And then all of a sudden, last year, maybe the year prior also, but especially last year, figured it out. Finally stopped getting in foul trouble like every game. If you watch the Knicks, you know Mitchell Robinson was constantly in foul trouble. He could not stay on the floor for more than like 15 minutes. Cat needs to start talking to Mitchell Robinson and figure out what he did, because he needs to stop doing that as well. If he can stop getting in foul trouble, there is literally no reason in my mind why they are not going to the NBA Finals. And of course, if they stay healthy, but that is a given. That Mikal Bridges OG combo on the wing on defense, it is so scary for the other teams. Every night, OG is stealing the ball, getting a dunk, getting a block. Like, OG is everywhere on defense. And Mikal Bridges has picked up his defense as well, and we know he's a top defender in the league. I think he finished 3rd for Defensive Player of the Year a few years ago when he was on Phoenix. You heard it here first. This team is going to the NBA Finals.